So, why are you losing subscribers? That is the question you want answered, right? So, there's four main reasons why you could possibly be losing subscribers, and they're pretty simple. And most of them are kind of your fault, but just as many mean that it's not your fault. But I'm going to cover all four, and if there's anything you can do to fix it, I'll tell you what it is. So, the number one reason that people unsubscribe from a channel is because they're dissatisfied with the content that channel is creating. You can fix this pretty easily by understanding better what your subscribers want you to make. So, the first thing you need to do is evaluate your content and see what's getting likes and what's getting dislikes. And if it's getting dislikes, you probably shouldn't make that type of video anymore because they don't like it. And if you have any confusion, ask. It's okay to ask your subscribers what kind of videos they want you to make. You can do that in your videos by saying, hey, what kind of stuff do you guys want me to make? Leave a comment in the comments, and I'll read your comment. And you shouldn't say it like that, because that sounded super awkward, but still ask. And be happy about it. Be kind. It's not their fault that you're making content that they're not enjoying. You need to figure out what they want, and be nice to them about it if they're going to respond. Because if you're not kind, then they're probably just going to unsubscribe instead of telling you what they want. Reason number two is that they were dissatisfied with you. And this one's a little bit harder to cope with, but it's actually easier to fix. You just have to be more charismatic, or make sure that you're keeping your promises. If you say you're going to do something on your channel, you better do it. And I found that it's easiest to just say that you're not going to do things. Like, don't claim you're going to do anything, and then there's no reason for people to distrust you on it. I've made that mistake way too many times, and I've actually still got standing promises that I need to take care of on my channel, and because of that, I'm never making another promise on my channel in that way. And you shouldn't either, because it will create distrust. And to those of you who are watching, I'm really sorry about that. I'm working on it, trust me. Anyway, make sure that you're trustworthy and that you're charismatic. If you're not excited about the content you're making, neither will be your subscribers. It's a mouthful. Reason number three is that they did it on accident. And that sounds kind of weird, but when you really think about it, it makes sense. What happens a lot is that people are going through their subscription list and saying, I don't know these people. Why am I subscribed to them? And then they unsubscribe. If you don't want that to be you, try to maintain your brand. That's a really easy way to solve this problem, is don't change your name and don't change your logo. If you change your logo or your name, you're going to see a drop in subscribers. It's because they don't know who you are, and they say, I didn't subscribe to this dude, and then they unsub. And it's easy to fix. Just maintain what you're doing, at least appearance-wise, so that way they know who you are. Now, number four is actually the most reassuring of all of the reasons. Number four is that they never meant to subscribe to you at all. And you'll see that on a lot of your videos that you actually have just as many unsubscribes as you do subscribes, and that's because they clicked the subscribe button and then immediately unclicked it because they were like, I didn't want to do that. Oops. So, if that happens, know that it's really not a big deal. One of my most subscribed to videos actually has 88 unsubscribers. 88 lost subscribers on one video sounds pretty crazy. To be fair though, it does have a total of 250 something or something like that. It's a really high metric. But a lot of those people didn't mean to subscribe in the first place, so I can't be mad at them for clicking the unsub button. I want you guys to reconsider the things I've already said. First, make sure that you're making satisfying content. That the content that you're making is making sure that your customers are satisfied. If you don't make stuff that they want to see, then they're not going to want to see it and they're going to unsubscribe. Make sure that your subscribers are satisfied with you, the creator. If they're not, then they'll leave. That's pretty simple. Reason number three is that they didn't mean to unsubscribe from you and they did it by mistake. There are things you can do to solve that. Don't change your brand, don't change your name, and stay consistent with your visual appeal on the subscriber page. Reason number 4 is that they never meant to at all, and that's one that you just have to cope with. I would like to take a look at that metric first, in that if I had not lost a single subscriber on this video, then I would have gotten 380 almost subscribers from this, but instead I only got 250. And that's not really a bad thing, but now you know how to check it, and you can see what you can do better in the future. Maybe in this particular case, because it was a Fortnite live stream where I offered to carry people, I should have carried people with more effectiveness. That's an easy thing for me to make a goal, is to say, I'm going to do better at what I'm saying I'll provide. And that goes into they were dissatisfied with you. Reason number 2. If I had carried people with more success, if I was able to get a carry every single game, if I won every one that I played and was carrying people every single game and winning consistently, maybe they would have stuck around and not unsubbed. And that's an easy solution. And in another case, I have lost a lot of subs because I created content that people just did not appreciate. It was funny, maybe, but it just wasn't something that people liked. And one of my most viewed videos, you can see this, although it was hilarious, it was really not what the people were looking for, and they obviously were dissatisfied. That's why it has below a 20% like ratio. That's really, really bad. And like ratio is something you should pay attention to understand what people like and what they don't. Alright guys, so that's going to be all for this video. I really hope that it helped you out, and I want to thank you for watching this far. I have a request of you that you share this video with anyone who you think might be helped by the content in it. If you know anyone who is also struggling and losing subscribers, or who is starting being a YouTuber, maybe share this with them, because this will help, I think. And if you think it will help them, share it with them. I would also like to ask you to click the like button, because liking this video helps get it out to more people, so that way more people can be helped by this video that you don't even know need the help. So, I have a question for you. How do you keep your subscribers interested in the content you're making and interested in you as a creator? Please leave a comment answering that question down below, and I'll make sure to get back to you on your thoughts on it and tell you my thoughts on what you said, because maybe it'll help me out, and maybe what you say will help out someone else who's reading your comment. So, anyway, see you guys later.